Welcome once again to our weekly player interview here on the Bear Network and also on Buzz 101.3, brought to you by Springdale Heating and Air. We appreciate those folks and their continued support of Bradley Central football. Being joined now by a junior, Mr. Jarrius Rogers. And Jarrius, if you've been to a Bradley football game, you know who this guy is. Tell us your position, tell us your number, and all the good stuff about you there. What number are you wearing, Jarrius?
Number 11, wide receiver.
And we call that number a lot with the name, of course, on the air when we broadcast Bradley. Coach Floyd raves about you and your attitude, your behavior in the game, out of the game, in the classroom, so forth, and your willingness to practice on time, things like that. So obviously you're committed to the Bears. I'd like to talk about what other position have you played here at Bradley? I mean, I know you've played some basketball, and right now you're not in the basketball pro, but have you played? You play wide receiver for the Bears sometimes, kick returner.
I also play
returner, DB.
Yeah, kick returner, punt returner.
So pretty versatile. And let me ask you this about returning punts. What I've seen, and I've seen a lot of punts here at Bradley Central over the years, is you seem to line deeper than previous punt returners. Are you getting back there so you can figure out if you can get a run up there and judge whether or not you're going to catch the ball or fair catch the ball or return the ball? Because in the past, we have fair caught the punt a lot of times. Does coach give you the option to say, hey, go out there, and if it looks okay, because it's hard to return a high punt that has a lot of hang time. It's much easier to return a low line drive that's getting to you quicker before the coverage gets down there. Do you have to make that decision on the fly? How do you decide to do that, I guess?
Yeah, it's tough. It's hard to make a decision, but I really don't try to fair catch. I want to get as many yards as possible to help our team get in a good field position. Well,
I think he's averaging 23 or 24 yards per punt return. Man, that is huge. Typically in high school, the punter's only going to be 30, 35, 40 yards, something like that. So you're returning it, and you're flipping the field, as they say, a lot of times on punt returns there. You have younger siblings, brothers and sisters that are involved in sports at all?
I have a sister. She's 10 in 5th grade playing basketball.
Playing basketball, so she might follow in your footsteps as an athlete here.
Yeah.
And your dad, Jeremy, everybody knows Jarrius Rogers around Bradley High School anyway, I think there. What are your keys out there on the field? If you're a defensive back, what are you trying to read, to be in the correct position defensively? Are you reading the break of the pass receiver, or what are you looking for there, I guess?
Well, it depends. If I'm in man, I got to read the DB, but if I'm in zone, I got to watch the whole
field. Just cover your area there?
Yeah.
All right. Are you a vocal leader on the field out there, or are you quiet?
I'm quiet.
I started to say you seem like pretty quiet. Do you follow any particular team in college, the pros that you really like, or?
No, not yet, but I'm working on it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure there's something happened there. Do you have a favorite player in football at all? You working on that too?
Yeah.
What do you do when you're not playing football? What's your downtime? What do you do? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do in your hobbies?
Work and sleep.
Work and sleep.
Yeah.
You're not a gamer boy, huh? Kind of thing.
Sometimes
there. Well, I tell you what, it's been fun. You're dynamic. I called you electric out there on the field, and we sort of, Earl and I in the broadcast booth, and Brian Grisham, we were just looking at you and say, okay, here he comes to see what he's going to do, So anytime the ball's in your hands, it seems to happen now. And something I think that's made you successful and our team successful is you were part of the Lake Forest team under Coach Green down there. They won 27 games in a row, I believe it was, something like that. For about 3 years, you didn't lose a game, and you were just killing people. You and that whole group now are all juniors here at Bradley Central. And that camaraderie, that bond building and so forth, where you played so long, that's just 3, 4, that's about 6 years you guys played together. Does that make you more comfortable in what you're trying to do and to understand what Demarius, the quarterback's going to do? Because you and him are good friends, and you catch his eye sometimes, say, hey, I think I can beat this wimp over here or something like that, or you try to get him to notice you more? Well, we need a few of those Friday night.
All right.
We need a lot of those Friday nights, because all we ask is you have a good time, do the best you can, and don't get injured. We don't need any more injured here in the Bear program this year.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us today. It's junior Jarrius Rogers, number 11 in our program. You'll hear his name called a lot Friday night. Hopefully, he'll be picking up major yards there. This has been Gary Ownbey. Until next time, we'd like to say thanks to Mr. Gwen Schroeder and his broadcast crew here in the Bradley County Studio H12, Bradley Central Studio H12, for all their work, and for the Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Join us at 5:30 pregame, 7 o'clock for the kickoff from Bearden High School, Friday night in Big Region 2-6A game. So long. Until next time, God bless and go Bears.